I want to ask you a question this morning, and that is, what have we become? What have we become when the governor of Virginia talks about infanticide and making a baby comfortable because they didn't come out quite the way that we would have intended? What have we become when the New York State Legislature stands and applauds abortion on demand to 9 months? You know, reasonable people can disagree on some of the nuances. We have drifted so far. What have we become? And, my dad told me something probably a lot of your parents told you. There is no right way to do the wrong thing. And when you do wrong things, there are consequences. We talked about maybe we've probably aborted who knows how many scientists and doctors and great minds who could have cured cancer. But let's make it even more practical. If my math's correct, we'd have about another 1 million people in the workforce here in Pennsylvania that are desperately needed. We are paying a consequence now for doing the wrong thing. We don't have people to staff nursing homes. We don't have people to fill manufacturing jobs, and it affects everyone's quality of life because we did the wrong thing. We wonder why we have violence and we have division. Well, maybe when you tell your children that you are nothing more than a glorified monkey, as opposed to being wonderfully and magnificently and beautifully created by a God who loves you. Maybe when we tell them that if you're inconvenient, we just end your life. Maybe when we tell them if you're not quite perfectly formed and shaped, then you're more hassle than you're worth. When you're black and you're Latino, okay, the prejudice starts in the womb, as we heard here today. And yet we sit here and wonder why we have all of these problems. It's because when you do the wrong thing, there are consequences. So let's start doing the right thing, okay? And let's start celebrating life. And what does that mean? Well, let me tell you my story very, very quickly. My wife and I had difficulty getting pregnant. We decided to adopt children, Joy, not from China, but from Russia. I figured a few less communists in the world would be a good thing. So we were on our way to adopt. We were in the process, and actually probably fixed our issues, probably could have gotten pregnant, but we realized somebody had told us, do you want to be pregnant or do you want to be parents? And we realized we want to be parents and that we had the means to go and get children. So the right thing is not abortion, the right thing is adoption. And I found myself in 1999, sitting in Siberia in the back of an old Russian automobile with our beautiful 3.5-year-old and 11-month-old girl and boy, thanking God that we did not get pregnant, that we were able to adopt these beautiful babies just like Joy. In 2005, we got 2 more, one of whom is missing many of her fingers and toes. My nephew, yesterday, we celebrated his Employee of the Year award, and he has Down syndrome. These are beautiful, beautiful children, wonderfully made. So we will start doing the right thing, and our legislator will not stand and applaud abortion on demand till 9 months. We will stand and applaud that we have passed the heartbeat bill, that we have done the right thing in Pennsylvania, and that we have stood for life, and we will be blessed because of it.